Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Rena Boldukovic and today we are doing a little pick a card reading for the collective. As you can see, I have my Dungeons and Dragons tarot deck out, and this is the deck from which we will be drawing our significator cards today. I will be also using the Horror Tarot deck as our primary deck for the reading in the spirit of the spooky season, I guess, and also the Witching Hour Oracle deck for additional messages. All the decks will be listed down below in the description section, as well as all the timestamps as per usual. We will start with the drawing of our significator cards, and then I'll do the readings for each of the cards, each of the groups. Um, I advise you to use your intuition not only in picking the cards, but also when you watch your part of the reading, because there might be additional messages in it for you. But of course, it is a reading for the collective, so if the messages don't resonate with you, don't match your situation, please just leave them behind. And I will obviously appreciate a lot if you interact with this video. Leave me a comment down below. How was it? And if you subscribe to this channel. And of course, if you need help, real help, please seek out professional help. Take all these online readings, especially for the collective, not individual readings, with a grain of salt. It's primarily more for entertainment, for your entertainment than anything else. So you might find this video as it is meant specifically for you, these messages to find, but it could be also not be the case. So please seek professional help, and I really hope you are doing all right. All right, let's go in the spirit to oversee this act of divination, and we will be drawing the significator cards. I hope you are doing all right. Just tell me, how are you doing? Let's take this one. The Lover's card. Okay, we have a major arcana card. Just kind of sticking out. Oh, we have number five, which I'm not quite sure number five of what. And I'm gonna put my little vampire back in his place because the card, yeah, better. The card gonna hit hit it. Um, and let's see, third card for the collective. What do we get? The Magician. We have a lot of major arcana cards. That's quite interesting. So some very prominent energies there for you. Let's roll some dice. Let's get some numbers for you as well. So for the Lovers, I'm rolling a d20 with a number 5. Um, d12 for this number 5 here. It's a 6, so we have a progression. Interesting. And let's take a d6. So the regular dice. 2 for the Magician. Okay, interesting. So we actually have progressions in numbers here. Um, you can look at the cards here. You can also look at them on my thumbnail. I will have it on a whiter background with less distractions. Use your intuition to pick a card that speaks to you, and then you can switch over to that part of the reading. And I will see you there in a moment. Hello and welcome back, group number 1, who have picked the Lovers card here and the number 5 that we have here on our D20. So this is a card of harmony, I would say, not as much as temperance, but it is a card of harmony um, in relationships, primarily with yourself, with the others, with your significant other. Could be a card that also signifies some sort of choice that you would have to make. It does have a certain duality to it, as well as maybe indicating some romantic relationships on the horizon or some special significant changes in your relationship. Um, we'll see. We'll see what we get in the rest of the reading for you. But yeah, stick to your values and We'll see how the journey for you progresses. There is a little bit of a regression when it comes to the numbers. The lovers are the six cards, so we're going from 6 to 5 here if we take into account the number. Or since the number was over here at the top, could be 5 to 6. Could be also that we are progressing somewhere. That's why I said we have quite interesting numerology here happening with all the cards. I will be drawing an additional card for you, and half of my deck just fell on the floor. Today is somehow not working out for me doing these readings, but let me just pick up the cards. Will take a little second. Sorry about that. And I will get another card for you from this exactly deck. We'll have our two little characters that we have on the table. Keep this card safe for you. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let me just draw a card. I will do it off screen, so if it flips, that you actually can try and guess the card, and we'll see. We'll open it at the end of your reading and see how it goes. Okay, this is the card that I got for you. Let's carefully put it here for our two little characters without toppling, toppling them over, and we'll have them keep the card safe. If you feel like you know what this card could be, then just write it in the comment section maybe, and we'll see at the end of your reading if you guessed it correctly or not. Alright, as I said, I'm using the Horror Tarot deck, this here, as our primary tarot deck for this reading. Let's just draw, let's say 3 cards, and we have the first one already, the High Priestess. So following your intuition, being really in tune with your intuition, with your desires, listening and seeing the signs. Mhm. Could be mean also some sort of destined development for you. We have another major arcana card. This is just major arcana cards all the way. So it's something significant, I would say. Significant energies for you here. The world, completion of the cycle, achievement of the things that you want to achieve, or just closing a specific cycle. If you're in a relationship that is not working out for you, we have the lovers here, but could be also kind of, regression, reverting the number 6 to 5. If you feel that it's not working out for you, listen to your guts and just close that chapter. A new one is coming your way. Or, okay, I have a flipped card in here. That's interesting. Huh, okay. My deck is just doing whatever it wants today. All of them. Oh boy. Okay, let's continue the reading. And the last card is Temperance, finding balance. So, if you're coming out of a bad relationship that was not working for you, you're closing the door to it, or that's what it suggests, to find that balance, really. All significant cards, we have Temperance. I'm gonna show them closer so that you can see them. Hopefully, yeah, the camera will focus at least on something. And then we have the High Priestess. Or, if you follow your gut, you might come to actually finding that balance, but through finding a relationship, if that's for what you're looking for. So it can go both ways. Yeah, you will have to do so. Let me show you the reverse. I usually look at the back of the deck. So the strength is either someone helping you out with the situation, you having the strength there yourself. Somehow, to me, it feels there might be some person at play that actually is either holding you back or will help you, but there is a choice to make. We have the Two of Swords, so we're making of choices. And once again, we have the Lover's card. So, kind of, to me, it feels you're tangled into some sort of relationship situation that probably is not really helping you. There is some sort of control being exercised, and you need to listen to your gut and take that choice to finally close that chapter and go into another situation. So I would say you will find the right person, just you need to close the door on the things that are not working for you. Five of Cups, leaving behind things because new things are there. You just need to kind of, yeah, quite significant. Wheel of Fortune here. So, quite an interesting thing developing here for you, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's see what the Oracle will tell us, and then we'll see what the hidden card is. So, the Witching Hour Oracle. Let's get one or two cards from it. Let's make space for these cards as well. Kind of feels like this one. Dance, freedom. All right. Uh-huh. I guess my thought that I had the sensation of some sort of control being there and you finding that freedom through your choices is, yeah, holding up here. We'll see what the guidebook says as well, because it has additional messages and keywords that might trigger some sort of your own realization messages. And we have 18, cast a circle, raising vibrations. So really switching from more negative, toxic mindset into a positive one, that would help you progress further, it feels like. So let's see. 20. Dance. Freedom, liberation, self expression, rapture, or euphoria. So the Page of Wands would be our tarot companion for this deck, for this card in this deck. Um, and 18 is raising vibrations, sacred space, taking the extra step, as in don't skip this step. So if you have to do something, do it. Don't try to kind of run away from that responsibility. And the accompanying card would be Seven of Pentacles. But to me, it really feels that you're headed towards some sort of balance and liberation and positive energies here. But you need to listen to your gut. You need to make the right choice, close some sort of cycle, end it, and move into the next phase, I would say. Okay, let's see what our mystery card is. Have you guessed it or not? So we have a page here. I think it is Pentacles, but I have to check with the check with our guidebook because this deck does not fully follow the same things. No, it is intelligence. Intelligence is swords, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check again. So, yes, it is swords. So it is the Page of Swords. Discovering new ways of communicating your ideas and putting them into action. So it's really either a thing of communication where you need to listen to your gut and find a way to express that, express your needs. You're kind of going from negative into positive, setting boundaries, liberating yourself. Or it's really taking action on making that decision. Because the swords is our arcana of strength, kind of mental strength, of decision making strength, of your mental processes, of you stopping to overthink. And we have a page. Pages are taking that action. Knights are taking page, are bringing the kind of the ideas there, and you should take action on that. All right, so this is our message for this group. I hope it resonated. It's quite interesting what we were getting here. If not, then just leave the messages behind, or maybe some other card was actually drawing you in. You might want to watch the reading for that card. And I hope that whatever situation you're trying to resolve, you will find a way to resolve it. It might feel like you're kind of going through a dip here. Five is usually that breaking point number after what feels like great stability. Number four, then you kind of take a dip and then it kind of stabilizes once again after some extra work. So I hope if you're feeling down that it's not as bad and you're really headed for these positive things. I wish them for you. And thank you very much for watching this reading. I will reset the table and I will see group number two in a second. Bye bye. Hello, hello. Welcome back, group number two, who have picked this card here. So, in the Dungeons and Dragons Tarot deck, it is the Five of Intelligence, or it is an equivalent of Five of Swords. And we have a number six here. Positive progression, if we are looking at the card first and the number later here. Um, you might be finding yourself in a very competitive or even kind of conflicting, conflictful situation because that is what this card is. That's what it represents. Um, there is kind of divide or some sort of fights, aggression going on where you feel that it's kind of chaotic situation taking place. Um, but let's see. Let's do the reading and let's see how it will look for you. Maybe you're getting out of that situation. Hopefully you are. What I'll be doing now, I'll take the same deck and I'll have our two little characters here, the little witch and the vampire, keep one of the cards safe for us. I will shuffle it off the screen so that it doesn't flip and you don't see the card, but we'll see what it is. So this is your mystery card. If you know what it is, we will open it at the end of your reading. If you feel like you know what it is, then maybe write down in the comments and we'll see if you guessed correctly. Use your intuition. All right, as I said, I'll be using the Horo Tarot deck as the primary deck. We'll draw three cards for you and see what kind of message comes through. For group number two, I feel like one of these cards wants to come through. Yeah, this one. So we have the Two of Wands. Two is a number of choices, and Wands is a quite a quick situation. You really need to kind of make a choice. She's quite intense, and she is almost trying to see into the future, like with this red magic ball. What kind of things should I go for? Or what kind of things should the other person who is asking for advice should go for? There is really, and generally these two cards are showing me they kind of feel have the same energy at the moment, something like a lot of divide, a lot of conflict, difficult choices, making those choices. We'll see further what we have. Let's, okay, yes. The High Priestess, again, that we had for the same group. Um, Going with your gut. The High Priestess sees the signs. She knows exactly what she wants and where to go. So she is the one who controls the situation, and she has the moon that illuminates that knowledge for her. No, I'm not gonna grab that one. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. And we have the Emperor. It's really going towards making that choice and going towards, with your gut, towards that thing where you feel like you are in control and you are in power. We have once again Five of Swords on the reverse. You really feel like you are in that conflicting situation, backstabbing situation. But with this deck, it also feels like going away from that situation. Yeah, backstabbing. Ace of Swords here and Judgment. It will. And Six of Swords. Moving away, we have kind of we're going down that river. So it really feels like you need to listen to your gut. You don't like the situation that is happening here. You want to go from this to the six to finally having enough balance and stability to feel like you can move forward, kind of past that dip in the situation. You need to make a choice. You are advised to make that choice with your gut, whatever you really believe is best for you, not what others tell you, not with what kind of the society, the situation that dictates you to take, but really go for what you feel is right for you, because that will lead you to that stability that you're looking for, to that authority that you might be looking for. Um, yes. So that's what it kind of feels like. Let's see if we have some additional messages here. So, Two of Wands is also a card of patience in this deck, and generally as well. You will have to make a decision. Like with the ones I'm seeing that you are asked to make a decision quickly, but you really need to wait and weigh the decision that you'll be making. The opportunity has presented itself. You're not yet ready to start. The Three of Wands is the one that is kind of getting ready for the travel. They're like really out there looking out into the sea, getting ready for it to start. So take that moment right now to go away from this situation, from everyone conflicting voices telling you like you should do this, do that. You cannot really fully trust those voices. They don't really necessarily have your best interest at heart. Um, Listen to your own gut. The high priestess knows what she wants. She hears the signs. She sees the signs. She's no, she just really knows, and that's what you want to do. You want to listen, stay in control, not panic. Listen to your gut and make that correct choice because the emperor is following his own dreams. He knows what he wants. I would say the high priestess here is like really whispering to his ear that wisdom, um, how to achieve his dreams. So I definitely suggest you take each task one at a time and conquer them and like with confidence get where you want to get and listen to your guts. Whatever they say, I think would be the right thing to do, not these people who are causing conflict for you. Let's see what our Witching Hour Oracle says. Let's draw two cards like for the previous group. And we'll see. Oop. Yeah, three cards fell out. Let's take the top one, return the other ones back into the deck, and we'll see what we get. Seeing the bigger picture. So like this bird here, eagle maybe, or no, it's like a falcon, I think. Like this bird, you probably want to me it feels like draw yourself away from this kind of what is causing the conflict, competition, divide. Take a step back and look at the whole situation from outside of the situation. Kind of remove yourself for a moment from that situation, not to be influenced by it and to look like, does it look ridiculous that people around you are like gossiping and fighting and whatever they are doing, creating that situation? If you remove yourself, look at that bigger picture, it might be that we will find the solution. And what we have here is the initiation, a sacred test. She's blooming, she's beautiful here in this card. So you might actually, and on the reverse, we have the High Priestess. So really listen to your intuition. She's beautiful. I think she made it through whatever test she had to go through, and she's now blooming. Huh, it's a pretty card. Let's see what the guidebook says. So we have eight of the forest. The keywords are seeing the bigger picture, holding the vision, and working towards a goal, just like the Emperor worked towards that goal of yours. Okay, I want to have them more even on the table. Okay, good. Well, a bit better. Okay. Um, yeah. With a high priestess, this card would be you're ready to proceed with bigger goals. Become the leader in your life. He's a leader. And take things one step at a time. Exactly what I said. It doesn't matter if you're inexperienced, you'll be guided to what is needed to succeed. And let's see, we have 13, the initiation. Keywords, a sacred test, a worthy gamble, being prepared to risk it all. So you really are invited to take that risk and go for those bigger goals and remove yourself from that stressful situation that probably will help you get out of that stressful situation. Yeah, you're ending one journey, and I think this is this situation here with making that choice to actually end that situation, and you're beginning a new journey towards that bigger goal, what it looks like. There will be obstacles, obviously, but this is a card of hope. This card here is a card of hope that you will manage to go through that sacred test of that initiation. You will manage to proceed forward. The companion of this card is Nine of Wands in the tarot. Let's see, have you guessed? Do you think you have guessed what the hidden card is? Let's check. Okay, let's check. We have a knight. Oh, that's a beautiful card. It's a knight, but I'm still with this deck, not quite sure a knight of what. Which minor arcana is this? Let's double check if we can find this knight here quickly. It is a knight of wisdom. So wisdom is an equivalent of cups. So it is a Knight of Cups that you have here as your secret card. Um, trust your passion and allow yourself dream big. The entire reading is about you actually going for those bigger dreams that you have, and you imagine the best things happening for you. Really go for that because you want that cup, your grail, filled and your emotional happiness fulfilled. This is really kind of an invitation to do that and trust your guts. Everything will work out. So, this is my reading for you here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that everything works out. Really do try going for those bigger goals. Probably there is a opportunity presenting itself to you right now. And thank you very much. If you liked it, please interact with this video, leave a like, write a comment. Did you guess the card correct? What are those bigger goals that you want to follow? I would be happy to hear, and I definitely answer to everyone. And if you liked it, subscribe. I will try to keep up with the schedule of posting twice a week, midweek and over the weekend. Blessings to you. I'm resetting the table and I'll see group number 3 in a moment. Bye bye. And welcome back. Group number 3 who have picked the Magician, this card here. Um, it is the second card in the Major Arcana, although it goes under number 1. So if we look at it as number 1, we have a good step up, once again, a progression towards the next step with that number 2. Could be that you see number 2 as um, somewhere on the clock around you. That could be a sign that this message is for you. But of course, like I've said, if does not resonate, leave the messages behind. But we will see. The magician is a creator of his life. He has the tools, he has the talents. It's really about looking at the situation from a new perspective and trying things out and trying to create, manifesting things. Manifesting whatever you want to have. What's within is without, what's above is below, etc., etc. Really, whatever life you want for you, he has the tool to manifest. So, um, I guess we're starting off with a positive message here. I will be taking the same deck, and then we'll have our two little companions, the little witch and the little vampire. Keep a card safe for you until the end of this reading. It will be a mystery card from the same deck that we're using for significator cards. If you can guess it, and I will shuffle off camera so if it flips, you don't actually see what it is. This one wanted to come out right away. I took a peek at what it is, and I'm telling you, so far the messages are good. If you know what it is, if you can guess what it is, then write down below in the comments, and we'll see if your guess was correct. Okay, let's have our characters here. Um, Keep the card safe for you though. And as I said, we'll be using the horror deck to draw 3 cards for you for your group, and we'll see what the message is, the expanded message is. Okay, I hope you're doing good. Okay, let's see. First one, Seven of Swords. Um, you might be telling yourself that you cannot do it, and that's kind of what is holding you back. You might be doing things that you're not supposed to be doing, that are not very honorable, not really good, and that might be setting you back all the time. You are the creator, but you need to make sure that what you are creating for yourself is a good thing, that you're following some sort of moral standard, moral principles, because um, it is, I would say it is a card of as a warning. Because what you hold inside, if you're kind of consumed by negative thoughts or you're doing actions that, like, you're taking actions that you don't want to be held responsible for, not taking responsibility, you might create a world around you because you do have that power of creation uh, that you don't want to see around yourself. So this card, to me, it feels more like a warning to make sure that you manifest specifically what you want to see around yourself. And once again, in all 3 readings, we have the High Priestess. Follow your gut. The High Priestess knows things. She sees the signs. She's very attentive. She follows those signs. She is in control of the situation. So if you feel that whatever you're doing um, is not exactly the right thing to do, then why are you doing that? Listen to your own consciousness and be better. Or if your gut is telling you that you should be trying something out that you've been wanting to manifest for yourself for a while, and you're like, nah, and kind of digging yourself in a hole of self-doubt, then probably your gut is still right, and you should at least take a step, try it, because it kind of feels like this entire thing is about manifesting good things. You should make a choice. We had this card as well on the back. Um, Making choices. Two of Swords is a card of making choices. Any of the two is about making choices. You're torn between 2 ideas. You probably, one of them is something to do with this card. Second one is what your gut feeling is telling you. We have once again High Priestess, number 2 here. So, number 2 here. Really, you have to take a choice. There is something about taking choices here very strongly for you. Mm, yeah. So, we have Three of Swords, heartbreak. Maybe you're suffering from something, some sort of heartbreak that is making you to self-sabotage yourself or not be fully accountable for your own actions. You're basically just burning your life away, doing some stupid things, um, maybe as a result of that trauma. But you need to take that change. You need to make that change. We have the Tower card. Don't look at the number, it's a misprint. um, and then we have the Emperor. That's where you're headed. The Emperor is heading towards their bigger goals. They know exactly what they want. They are in power and in control, and they're taking those steps. We already had the Emperor as well in the previous reading. You might want to look at that one. And here we have the Magician again. So yeah, This is a moment, from what I'm seeing, where you really have to make a choice. What kind of life do you want for yourself? What kind of person you want to be? And yeah, make the change towards what you want to be. You are the magician. You can create your own world exactly the way you want to uh, see it, the way you want it to be. We are using the Witching Hour Oracle for additional messages for you. We have the Witch of the Woods, retreating into the woods to reflect, to really think about what is it that you want. So taking that moment, not just reacting to whatever is happening around you, but making, uh, finding that time to decide to do things with more thoughtfulness. Let's see, another card. Do we have something here for you? Yeah, let's take this one. Deep being, self love, and acceptance. You might not be accepting yourself after whatever happened to you about after that trauma, but at least out of self love, think what is that? What kind of world do you want for yourself? And start creating that world for yourself. Let's see what additional messages do we have here in the Oracle. 38. Witch of the Woods. Keywords: retreat, rest, commune with nature, solitude. The companion card is the Hermit here. So really, take that time to withdraw and think about it. What do you want to create? What does your gut tell you? What kind of decision should you be making about the future of your life? And then we have 44. This is a number of stability doubled. So probably that's what you're looking forward to, but you really need to make that choice for it to happen. Keywords: self-love and acceptance, ownership of uniqueness, and self-sovereignty. So we have all the positive cards. You are headed towards the greatness and positive things. You just need to make that choice to go there in that direction. The tarot companion cards for this one is Ten of Cups. That's the rainbow card. That's the happiness card there for you. The sun, happy as a child. Things are so bright and joyous, and sun is shining, and everything is great. And the world, the completion, the circle, the achievement of everything that you want. It's just for you to take that step, to make that choice. So this is the reading. I guess you have things to reflect on and really, start creating your own life. Have you guessed what the card here is? It's so in line with this entire reading. You have a second to write it down in the comments. I've hinted enough. Okay, let's open it. The card is the Fool, taking that step, starting that journey anew, but I hope that a better journey towards this, the full completion, achievement of everything that you wish for. So that's, I guess, something to think about. There's a lot of important cards here, major arcana cards, special cards here for you. So I hope this is a little nudge for you to really think about your life and where do you want to head next. Okay, this is the reading. Thank you very much. Really some choice for you to make, but I really hope you make the right choice. A choice that will bring you to that joy that all of us are looking for, um, and happiness. And yeah, if you liked it, interact with this video, leave me a like, leave a comment down below. I will answer to all of your comments. I'm checking them. And subscribe. I try to film and post 2 times a week, midweek around Wednesday and over the weekend. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye bye.